We are live in 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? From the Grandstands, PhilipTheTitan. We are going hard right now in FP1 already with an hour and 26 minutes. We had a stream problem, actually. Something with the YouTube wouldn't go live. So I apologize for that. The health of the stream is really bad. I got a lot of work to do as we go into FP2. So wish me luck. I'm not sure what's going on. We just have a really bad connection, though. Hello, Wild and more. So the track is actually extremely bumpy. Lewis Hamilton has been radioing in saying that I don't know if this track is safe. So we'll see what happens as we go. The track has to be resurfaced, though. You can see it. There's waves in the actual road. But guys, I got a secret for you guys. I will be doing a lap myself in COTA in F1 2019. So stay tuned as in an hour and a half we will be hopping in. Thank you for joining us from the grandstands. I really appreciate it. We are already going in. You got a mini map. Nice. No, well, it's the mini map of the game. I wasn't able to do a real mini map. Not yet. But I'm getting there. I'm going to actually do a lap in F1 2019 for you guys. Where are we at? Thank you guys for joining me, though. I really appreciate it. I love having you guys. Join the Discord. Let's have some chats about what's going on. I was out, so I couldn't be here, but nice. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The internet health is just real poor. Very unfortunate. But right now, we got Verstappen running a 139, 432, or 423. Yo, Phil, BDHD, how are you, man? The internet health is just poor. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm really sorry. I wasn't able to go live. I was trying to go live like 10 minutes prior to show you guys. I was going to do a lap at COTA, in F1 2019. But something happened. And I felt bad because I had a bunch of people on Twitch watching us too, and they had to bolt out because I couldn't really have the stream wasn't successful. But guys, get on the Discord, join me. Mars, what's up, buddy? I can't hear you, Mars. We have Mars on, but I think he needs to readjust his mic on Discord. Once he gets that, we'll have Mars on, guys. Well, I'm here, Mars. Don't worry. What did you guys think of the 2021 car? It looks amazing. Austin, better be careful. They haven't been renewed as a track past 2020 yet. I don't think we're going to get Austin again. I think we're going to be done in Texas. The track is kind of an unsafe track, as Lewis Hamilton said. My headphones are messed up. Hold on, I'll get on. No worries, Mars, take your time. Don't stress. We are here. We have an hour and 23 minutes. But yeah, I think we're going to see the end of COTA. It's a very inconvenient track. The fan base, unfortunately, is not big there. There's more people that travel in for it than there is people actually there for it. So with Magnussen, up top, looks pretty good. A 138. My fastest time was a 135 something Trident. So I don't, I don't know what the fastest time is here. Let's look it up. What's the fastest time? Fastest time at Circuit of Americas. It's a 132.237 by Lewis Hamilton. So I feel pretty good. I was running 135s, and that was on medium. So, not bad. I haven't been able to reenact that time, guys. Just saying. But get on F1 2019 if you guys do have it, and do the weekly challenge. In 12 hours, the actual race starts for the challenge. But we are here for FP1 in America. Very exciting.
Okay, can you hear me now?
What's up, Mars? How are you?
There we are. Good. How are you? Good morning. See,
Dude, good morning.
everyone's having technical issues this morning.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone's got technical.
So I went live, and what happened was something like it was translating to Twitch, but not to YouTube. And I had to get a new stream key and all this stuff. But now I'm not streaming to Twitch, and I got people writing me right now from Twitch saying, "Dude, what happened?" So clearly, there's a bunch of people on Twitch who want to listen in.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get multiple computers now.
I'm starting to think so. I built this computer. It's a Threadripper machine, water cooled, because I build computers. And so I built this one specifically for live streaming my gaming content and for this content. And I'm just so upset that I'm failing right now. Channel show the F1, FP1? Channel show? Which channel show? Show the
Probably like on TV, ESPN, or anything. I don't know if anybody shows FP1. I think just the F1.
Do you guys know if F1 is on Twitch right now? Let's check. I'm checking right now. And are they live? Oh, I don't think they're streaming. The F1 channel's not streaming on Twitch this weekend.
No, I think it was just Mexico.
So it's just a test to see how the reaction was.
Yeah, and it was a good reaction, but not for their server.
Yeah, I think so. We might not see. They might just do YouTube, huh? What channel? Right now, Twitch is not streaming it, so the only way to watch it would be the F1 TV app. Or, guys, BDHD. BDHD uses the ESPN app on his PlayStation, and he's able to watch. All right, so right now we have Grosjean. We have the Haas boys looking good in America, finally. But it's just the beginning. So, Mars, let's just get into it. What did you think of the 2021 cars?
I like the looks of them. I definitely like the looks of them. It's more retro, but still futuristic. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying there.
Yes, it still has the touch of the past, but it has a major touch of the future.
It's the simplification of it, not so many wings, more curves, less hard edges, less things sticking out. I like that. I'm embracing the minimalistic lifestyle, so I really do like that. The racing hopefully should be better. Everybody's like, oh, they're going to be slower. No. Goodbye fast laps, this and that. I don't care. The clean air, let's get the cars closer. It should be better.
We're going to have fast laps still. We're going to have all that. It's the same motor, but what we're going to have is an aero package now that is going to keep the cars very close and tight. You're going to see fast laps and then everyone right up on that fast lap. Everyone's going to be so equal. Teams like Renault, where they have engine failures, or who else has engine failures? We see it with Williams, and that's a Mercedes power. So I think we could end up seeing, still engine failures because it's the same engines. But we're going to
McLaren had some issues earlier.
Yeah.
Awesome engine issues.
Yeah, no, definitely. I heard about that. So clearly it's a common thing. But yeah, I think the wings, where they're simplified to where if my wing goes out and we have no more and another team has a few extras and they could share, that is cool. That's how they wanted to make it. They wanted to make it where almost everybody's identical, but everyone can have their own touch on it.
Nice. What I was saying too about fast laps, I mean like record-setting laps. New best lap going year to year. They're saying what the cars are going to be, something like 3 seconds slower now, which could be remedied if they bring back super soft tires.
Yes, and they're already working on a new tire compound with Pirelli because they want the tire to degrade quick, but not to the point where it's going to explode on drivers. They want more pit stops, so we're going to see sticky tires, period. And give it 5 years, we're going to have a new power unit. It's like everything needs to be taken in a step. Right now, the advantage for most teams is the design and aero package. We're seeing Mercedes spend billions of dollars into the car to make sure it is aerally friendly to a win. And while other teams don't have that money, they don't have that time.
Yep, that's exactly too what they talk about. You know, the differences between the cars. It's always, well, the downforce for the Ferrari on the straights and this and that, and how Mercedes was winning because they had more downforce around the curves. And it shows it's like, and each fin is what, $250,000, $500,000 to study and engineer and design. Yeah, the smaller teams are going to be able to do that. And yeah, that's where the races now are won and lost. And getting the tires, it's always the air around it. It's always the air around the car. So yeah, simplification of that, getting all the teams on a much more similar aero package. Hopefully it'll do a lot of good for the races.
Yeah, you're gonna love the racing. Everyone is. Remember, it's always hard for everyone to accept something different. But I feel that this is gonna be the best thing to ever have happened to F1. Only because it's finally gonna bring everybody so damn close that I think we're gonna see some type of NASCAR crashes. And I don't mean it in an exciting way, but I do. I don't want no one hurt, but you're gonna see people so wheel to wheel. You're gonna see Max Verstappen and Hamilton wheel to wheel with everybody because everyone's gonna
You're
be
gonna
on the
start,
car.
yeah, you're gonna start getting pileups again, like there used to be a few years ago, even where a big crash and all of a sudden 8 cars are out of the race, kind of.
Yeah, no, definitely. Christian, what's up, buddy? Okay, guys, Christian, I was supposed to meet him in person finally. One of you from the Grandstanders at the Hollywood F1 Festival. And, dude, it was so packed, guys, that, yeah, me and him were never going to meet. That was the most packed event. So I'm hoping, since we are possibly going to lose COTA and we're not going to get the Miami, that we get something in LA. The streets of LA, here between the buildings, the echo of the motors would be so freaking awesome. I think people would travel all around the world just to show up. It'd be the most incredible street race. All right.
Oh, a West Coast race would be fantastic for me. Being able to plan it out, months and months ahead. Be like, all right, clear your calendars for November, October, because I'm leaving.
Oh, dude, Mars, you just come over. You could stay in the studio. Here in the studio, you got a sim rig. You got computers. Have fun, and then we go to the race and have some beers and watch them get freaking flying down Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, you have to stream it though. That's the thing. Beers, streaming it at the race on the pad.
Now that I've done my first actual in-person live stream, even though it's just a little festival of F1, I get an idea of what type of cameras I need now. So I'm looking into a DSLR. I don't have the money for it, but I know what I need. And I need a stand so I don't have to hold it because I don't want no jittery. And I need a receiver so I can connect to the internet's phone from the camera. And then we have Ultra HD quality streaming to YouTube. So we have an idea how we're going to do it in the future. I'm very excited.
So maybe after the season, you'll have to get in touch with me because I do streaming for live bands out of my house. And I use a couple DSLRs, GoPros, all kinds of stuff. So we can talk technical stuff later.
Let's talk. Let's get into it off season because I'm gonna need a lot of that help, dude. I'm not even joking.
Yep, for sure. I'll still be here during the off season.
Okay, so Christian, you can feel it. My kids would scream every time. They said they felt the rev limiter bouncing in their chest. Yes, you did. Because the buildings alone trap the noise, so you got this roar. If you thought the sound wasn't good of these cars, then you haven't been between two buildings in the car.
They gave Ricardo the ugly one, too. I don't like that front nose.
Oh, I hate it.
The front nose, the nose on it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Valtteri had a nice car, though.
Yes, Valtteri had a nice car, definitely. Okay, how's the mic doing? Mic's doing pretty good. Okay, good. But yeah, Christian, just an amazing event, dude. I can't wait till we get it here in LA. We got to just keep promoting it here on the internet and keep people interested. Okay, guys, so once we get to maybe where everyone pits, I will hop in the simulator and give you guys a lap. So we'll be there at COTA in my car, which is not a Renault. It's the colors of the Renault. It's just the Senna livery for F1 2019. Red Bull was the loudest. Yeah, I would definitely say so. Okay, so right now we're on board with Valtteri. Valtteri, man, watching him live was cool too. But the Mercedes, very quiet.
To that, the Red Bull had some noise to it though.
Ronaldo, what's up, buddy? You're finally somewhat not on our time, but on our time. What's up, man? How are you? Nothing, man. We are live for FP1, and it's looking really good already.
When they do the onboards, those cars they look so bouncy. Like you understand what the drivers or what Lewis was saying about the track almost being unsafe.
You heard that when he said unsafe?
Yeah, he was all talking about how the bumps are terrible, even coming out of the pit. It's a good thing they don't have to, or they have to slow down because they'd be lifting off of them.
Do you know why it's like that? The rain, the weather.
Yeah, and it softens the ground, and the weight of all the pavement starts sinking in.
Yeah, that's why COTA is not a good track, unfortunately. I always thought it was a bad track. I like the layout, but the location was always the worst location possible for it.
Yeah, build it on some sand. That sounds good.
Yeah, they need COTA would have been beautiful by the ocean. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah.
Overlooking the ocean? That would have been beautiful. All right, I'm almost out of coffee, and it's a travesty. But right now, Albon, man, he's just on fire, running a 136, which I know is hard. When I get in the simulator, you'll see running a 136 is actually really hard. You have to put everything together. So how Hamilton did a 132, that's just a mind-blowing lap to me.
So this is Albon.
Hold on. Do you know how I can watch on the F1 app if it still says I am unsupported region? The only way would be to get on your computer right now and use a VPN. I don't know much about VPNs, but Mars, can you explain a VPN for Ronaldo?
So a VPN, basically what we would be using it. There are some free ones also. Just look up free VPN. It'll just make it look like you're connected in a different country or something. So that's what we would be using it for in this case. And you can select right when you go on. You'll probably have to make an account. And it'll ask what country would you like to show up from. You can switch it to, like us here, the U.S. Last week you would have had to switch it somewhere in Europe. If you wanted to watch on Twitch.
All right, buddy. So
there's a lot of other benefits to it. But for us, it's just changing your look.
What?
Can you guys hear me?
What's up, Christian? How are you?
Hey, what's up, guys?
We are live. Guys, we have Christian on the podcast now. Well, not a podcast, watch along. And yeah, very exciting stuff. We just lost coverage, though. I don't know what's going on with the app. We just lost live coverage.
Over here, too.
Oh, you lost? Okay. Then I'm going to have to restart it. Let's try restarting it. Buffering. It's buffering. Something's going on with F1 because it's hurting my internet. I get it now. It's actually, something's going on with their end.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been the last couple races.
Yeah, Mexico was the worst.
Yeah, so it was bad.
Hey, guys, if you're new to the channel, I got it back. It's still buffering, kind of. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. We're almost at 550. Hitting 600 would just be awesome. But remember, hit thumbs up, support us, and support our boys on the watch along with us right now on Discord. Mars, you can find him literally the same name in the chat. You can find him on Instagram, and you can find Christian as Darth. What was it again, Christian?
Darth Art and 54.
Awesome, Darth Art 54. All right, guys, so go support our people. We're here trying to give you guys as best coverage as we can. We can't give you live coverage, but we can talk out everything going on and give you live timing. Thank you for joining us. All right, Christian, what did you think about Lewis Hamilton saying the track was unsafe?
Oh, yeah, I think it is. I think coming out of that pit stop, it's. I've heard it numerous times, and I'm surprised for an event like this, they haven't repaved it. You know, a lot of tracks do that. I'm surprised this one didn't.
You would think if they want to stay on the F1 calendar, they would always make sure the track is ready to go for F1.
Oh, definitely. Look at the cars are bouncing like crazy.
I'm surprised MotoGP doesn't have a bad problem here, because being on a bike with bumps, it will slap your ass and can huck you.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, I feel like maybe the MotoGP guys, I don't know, because you can see right here where you're on the Ricardo one how they've scraped the track down. I feel like almost they can go around them. It looks very localized bumps, but it'll just be harder for the cars to avoid. Coming down the hill, though, for like turn 4, that's just, they're driving over a washboard there, though.
Yeah, no, they are. Real quick, I got a question for you, Mars. Ronaldo, do you know any safe, reliable free ones? VPNs, I'm sorry.
I don't. I haven't messed with one in a while. When I used to use one, I paid for one. I don't even remember. Let me look, though. Let me see if I can get some suggestions.
Daniel Ricciardo's on fire.
He said he was feeling it. He said he was feeling LA and the whole vibe over here.
Oh, we love him, man. He is California.
He fit right in.
Dude, I loved it. I was like, this guy's awesome.
Fit right in. He was dancing and everything.
Yeah, he was just loving us. He was loving our vibe. You know why? It's because Australians and us are not much different. That sunshine, ocean vibe, that's us.
That's all there. That's us for sure.
All right, so the Ferraris really they're not looking fast. They're more looking like they're trying to see where their race line's going to be.
Yeah, right now it looks like they're just figuring it out. They're probably scared too.
Thank you, Mars, for sending that in to Ronaldo. Hopefully he could get watching with us.
The more the merrier.
I know that the more people who watch, the better for F1. That's how I see it.
Seeing
All right.
that many people out in LA was pretty cool. I thought that was very interesting. I didn't think there were that many fans. Well, that place is already crowded anyways, but
it made new fans for sure.
definitely.
So I'm really excited about that. That F1 event needed to happen for F1.
Definitely.
Where we at? Yeah, man, that sucks. I'm so pissed that we didn't get to freaking finally meet.
We were right there. It was so
You were on the other side? Well, I was on the other side, and dude, it was so packed.
I was trying to get over to the tent. We couldn't make it. It was just like, it was people everywhere. It was packed like crazy.
People surrounded the gate that I feel lucky to even got footage, honestly. People were not moving. They wanted to see the F1 cars.
They were right up in the front.
Yeah, it was incredible, man.
I heard somebody say they were getting there like around 11 o'clock in the morning trying to get spots. I was like, oh man.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Fuck. I didn't think it was going to be like that either. When I got there, dude, and I realized every street was stopped of traffic, I was like, oh, this is probably the biggest event right now. And I knew it was F1.
It was crazy.
Uh,
We found that parking, but it was
Dude, parking was a nightmare. Oh my god. I had to pay for parking. That's how bad it was.
we were about to, and then the guy said they were full. And I ended up going around through Sunset, and I found a spot by some apartments like 4 blocks away and just walked over.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, you got lucky. All right, guys, we're down to 1 hour and 2 minutes left, and we have Stroll running second behind Albon. They're running 135s, and they are on mediums, and I think we're going to see some fast laps. I think we're going to see a 131 today. I think we could totally see a 131 by FP2.
By which team?
I think Verstappen will set a 131 and then be disqualified or something.
131 would be some fast laps.
That's insane. I couldn't get out of the 136 yesterday at my sim.
Yo, so you hopped in the sim and you got a 136
Yeah, 136.8. I could not beat it.
on what tires?
On the softs on time trial.
Okay, on the softs.
Yeah.
Were you running the max ERS?
Yes.
So
I was going full out and then low downforce on the setup.
yeah, you want low downforce, and then you want to have overtake, not hot lap.
Yeah, overtake was on. I mean, I had it on, and I just couldn't get out of it. I
Okay.
first started with a so setup, and then kind of went moving it along, and then I just couldn't get out of 136s.
Yeah, it's hard, man. It's really hard. What's your opinion on the 2021 cars? Well, let's go ahead. Christian, what's your opinion?
I like it. I like the design. I mean, it's been a long time coming, so I thought they were. I like the car. I think it'll make things more competitive. Yeah, they're gonna be a tad slower, but I think after like a year or two, we'll get stronger power units, so they'll creep back up. But I think it should be interesting. They're nice. They're nice. I like it.
All right, that was from our boy Christian on From the Grandstands. Now let's go to Mars. Mars, how do you feel about the 2021 cars?
So like I said earlier, pretty much echoing Christian here. I like the look of them. I'm excited for much more competitive racing. The slow times, like I was saying earlier, also the power units are going to come up.
Yeah.
Maybe a new tire compound. They'll go back to like super soft, something really sticky. They'll still be putting in record laps eventually. But yeah, definitely, seeing that the clean air coming off those little demonstrations they were doing for the wind tunnels, that's exciting. Getting the cars closer, more racing, better racing.
Definitely. And so then my opinion too is it's basically both of theirs. It's I love the look of them, very sexy, very aggressive, but at the same time, like what Mars said, very minimalistic. I think within 5 years there's going to be a power unit to match the look, and that's going to come within 5 years. Electric motors are just exploding on the market right now in all cars. So their front electric motors are definitely going to be put in there in the next 5 years that are going to pull the car and wind out the motor to the point where they're setting record laps. And batteries are only getting better, so they'll be able to have more battery. Their goal, from what Braun says, is to not get rid of one or the other. Hybrids are the future because they go together so well. So I was reading an article back in the day about 4 years ago about Porsche. Porsche came out talking about how hybrids will be the future with all the new laws being passed to eliminate petrol engines. It just can't happen. So by 2024, or what was it, 2040, there's laws all around the world to ban gas cars. So what will happen is you'll get gas cars still, but you'll have a switch that you'll switch on to electric mode only every time you go into a town where gas engines are banned. So they go hand in hand, and that technology can only be created from Formula One because they're so on the edge of that technology. So I think you'll see record laps with these cars, 2021 models, in the next 5 years.
Wasn't these the models that we have now? Weren't they supposed to be like everybody thought they were going to be slow as hell?
Yeah. They always think they're going to be slow. People hate change. That's what I've learned. But it's funny. You get people who constantly, they want change, but they don't want change. All right, so we have a Williams off. We have a yellow at 57.40 seconds. What happened?
Was that on turn 8? There's been a couple cars on turn 8 having issues. And Lando Norris, his headrest came up, started coming off.
Really?
He's already having issues with his pit crew again. This poor.
Oh God, guys, not McLaren, help Lando.
FP1 and his car is already falling apart. The screws aren't tight.
Who's driving that car?
Canadian. That's George Russell.
Is Latifi. No, it's Latifi.
It's Latifi?
FP1. Yep. I think he's going to go in for Kubica, isn't he?
Maybe. Hold on. We got BDHD. I want to go over BDHE real quick. Front wing looks huge, but for the most part, it looks nice. Too many drivers want to say much about the look. They segue right into the performance and racecraft. I hope for closer and fair racing. You're going to get it. We're going to see a lot of close racing, guys. Get prepared. I mean, it's going to be exciting.
The only one that's not going to get close racing is Max. They're going to give him all the space available.
Max. Mad Max for president. Okay, so I know. I really like Max now. Beginning of the season, I wasn't a fan. His whole time in F1. And this last half, I've just been such a big fan of the kid.
Yeah, something about him has kind of changed.
He's changed, huh? It's him.
It's him.
Yeah.
Most definitely him.
All right, guys.
Away from Ricardo to get him some good, but who knows?
Oh, well,
I
definitely.
feel like Max. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mars. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the change in Max. I feel like he's gone from a newcomer that has to prove himself still to one of the top in the game. So he's kind of seen that from the crowds, the announcers, the questions he's getting, and he's more living it than I still need to prove myself. He's like, okay, I have proven myself. I have to stay up here.
Yeah. No, you're right, Mars. Definitely. He knows he's there now. And it's like once you get on top, now it's even harder because now you have to work every day to be better and better to stay on top. So that's where you can see his aggressiveness come in. That's just his style.
Yeah.
And I was reading a comment, ever since he came into the sport, it's been exciting. Remember when he came in, and I still remember Monaco on his first year. He went right into the wall. That just brought excitement to the race.
Yeah. One way or another.
Dude,
He races with a lot of heart.
a lot of heart, and I like it.
Yeah.
And Latifi broke Russell's car.
He says it keeps popping into neutral.
Yeah, I was seeing that. Maybe he was on the wrong paddle.
True.
Possibly, but remember they had gearbox issues. We saw that. Wasn't that what do you call it? The gearbox issue in Belgium.
That's right.
They do.
Oh darn! Are you telling me Russell's gonna have to start from the back? Oh man, take that penalty.
Oh crap. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, support the channel. We're here every weekend for race weekend.
Doesn't Williams manufacture their own trannies, or do they get it from Mercedes?
Wow, what was that? I'm sorry, Christian.
Does Williams make their own trannies, or do they get it from Mercedes also?
I think everything is for Mercedes.
The whole thing.
But I think Mercedes
Okay, the
is
way
being...
it's working could be a Matchbox part.
I feel like Mercedes really gave out a bunch of shitty power units to everyone they distributed to, and just to make sure they were nowhere near the top.
They gave out their test unit. They're like, they won't know.
Yeah, that's what I think happened, dude. Like, something was going on there.
Just refurb last year's parts, clean them up, and hand them out.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have Gianni. Love the Texas track and miss the track from India. Yeah, I like the Texas track too. I like COTA a lot. I just think the location is horrible. The weather is never good there. Not good enough.
This track it's pretty. I like the layout. I like how it looks like it had more potential. Something of it's missing.
Almost like an incomplete track, right?
Exactly.
Yes, it is very incomplete. David, how are you? Hi. Thank you for joining from the grandstands. We are watching FP1. We have 52 minutes left, and then we'll be back later for FP2. Almost said 3.
Don't jinx yourself. Your internet connection's going to hear that. It's like, okay, we're taking FP2 off.
Animations and gameplays. Guacamole. Yes, I will be doing a lap in COTA in F1 2019 for you guys, just to give you guys an onboard perspective. I'm not a good driver like these guys, but I do like to have fun.
My boy Albon again, another fast lap.
Dude,
Come on, it's like keep taking him off. He's just gonna keep proving everybody wrong. He's like, that's my.
I love what they said. They said he's just as good as Max Verstappen, and his attitude is completely different. So it's just two different personalities that are capable of being just as fast, and I like that.
Yeah, Red Bull's got a great team now.
All they have to,
It's solid.
if they could get the whole package together and just make sure everything comes together for 2020 and 2021, I mean, we're gonna see a world championship.
I would love to see the lineup stay for McLaren and Red Bull into 2021 with the new cars. They got great teams. It'd be great to see those as like the top teams with the new rules, the new cars.
Oh, definitely.
You think we'll still have top teams like that?
I don't know.
Not by as wide of a margin, but I think you will have like your top teams where they finish, on the like. There's always at least one driver on the podium or top 5 every race.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they'll bounce around more, but no like 200-point differences between the top teams.
Remember this though, guys. Strategy is still gonna be key with the next cars.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with how close you're gonna be. It's gonna, the undercuts, the pit stops are gonna do a lot more. Tire choice, all of it. It's good.
So is Ferrari are they really going to develop that tire?
They're developing a lot of tires right now to make sure that there's more pit stops without degradation as bad, because they were experiencing explosions with the new tires, and they want to get it to the point where you can't really you can't go too far on it, but it won't blow up on you.
If you want more viewers, you need to keep the explosions. So come on.
No, I think you don't need the explosions as much as you think. I think it's going to come down to just the closer racing in general, and I think we're finally getting it, guys. Honestly. All right, so Verstappen and Albon are on the top 2, looking good. Yeah, Vettel right behind them, Stroll, Perez, and where is the Mercedes boys? Okay, they're taking it easy.
Yeah, this is Mexico all over.
Well, we know Hamilton's scared.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. I don't want to crash.
I wish let him sit it out. Let this go all the way to Abu Dhabi. That'd be good.
Gianni, you just get the F1 TV app, and you could have access to the midfield. You could have access to onboard drivers, whatever driver. Definitely get on the F1 TV app. It is a must-have for a Formula One fan.
$10, a whole month. You'll get the rest of the season. $10. We talked about this last week. Grab your mom's credit card. She won't even notice. The cup of coffee.
Grab your mom's credit card. We support your bad decisions. We support it.
Yeah, Albon just cut another 0.2 of a second off his lap.
Did you guys see? Do you guys see Carlos Sainz? He wanted to do donuts in F1 Hollywood, but he couldn't, so he thought he would do it here.
Yeah, a little jealous at see on. He's on board.
He's all. I want to do a burnout.
You hit a bump.
Ooh, do you think we'll see crashes because of the bumps?
Maybe, like, yeah, that was a bump around the curve, and it just, the back end, you lost it.
The back end kicked out? Yeah, easy.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, see, the back of the car lifts up, and they lose traction. There's going to be a lot of crashes to the
Oh, my God. The race is going to be exciting. Guys, keep an eye. Join us on race day. There's going to be excitement. And, guys, hit thumbs up on the damn video. You know you come here to watch me anyways. You know you want to hear Mars talk and Christian talk, so just hit thumbs up. And if you're at work listening to us,
use my very white voice.
tell your boss. subscribe to From the Grandstands.
What tires are those on the McLaren? They don't even have like a.
Is it just a black tire?
Yeah, it doesn't even have like an official Pirelli sign on that thing.
They're all running like experimental tires.
Probably. Maybe they got the okay.
That would have been announced though.
That's true. Because they can't do that. That's true. Even Mercedes, they could. Oh, no. Yeah, Mercedes are all black tires.
No, one of them, Bottas has the greens.
Guys, they are on an experimental tire.
They are, right?
It's a T, an I, a T, and an I. That's what they're called. I don't know the name of them. Look on the
City tires.
look on data.
We're going to the Pornhub here with the titty tires.
Pornhub. You know, I'm gonna start streaming on there.
They'll never check. That's where you watch the World Cup from and stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah, they never check.
They're like there's like a taboo. They're like afraid to check on there.
They don't want to get caught on their side.
You got to put something like older German man runs a train on young people.
Freaking crap.
That's how they won't know.
Have you guys seen that one? Two redheads. What? Something. Two redheads. Something. A team, and it's the two Ferraris and Max Verstappen.
that's how you gotta label it.
Oh god. All right, so yeah, there's some experimental tires. They're the whites of hard tires, but I don't know what they are. There's no name for them.
There's nothing out there.
So guys, we have experimental tires on the cars right now. Albon's running them, Leclerc's running them, Ricardo, Grosjean, Valtteri Bottas, and Magnussen.
Ferrari is. Oh no.
Yes, look, Norris is on hard tires. And it says H, but these other ones have a T and an I.
Yeah, and I.
What is going on?
Maybe we'll have some tire changes for next year.
Interesting.
This track has those. If you on that S curve, you come off the track a little bit. They got these bumps at the side of the track that are insane.
Yes.
What is that? That's so dangerous.
Turn 16. How do you guys do turn 16? Because it's very slippery in the game.
Just feather it.
Like as soon as you turn to hit the apex, your whole back end wants to kick.
Feather it slowly. Let the car kind of just do its thing.
But turn 18, I love it, man. It's flat out.
Yeah, you get on there. A good exit, you're good.
Yeah, and then turn 19, I keep missing the apex. I just forget when to turn in. I keep forgetting.
It's hard to find that break point on that one.
Vettel, 134.22. Yeah, 226. I ran a 134 yesterday, but but when you redo the challenge, it resets your time to whatever you put in, and I have not been able to hit a 134 again. So now I'm pissed because I was like top, I think it was like 600 and some, and now I'm back to like 900. I'm like, no.
Yeah, 134 is extremely good.
Then I feel pretty good about myself then. Even though people on YouTube hate my videos. Dude, I got all these people attacking my video that I made about how Assetto Corsa Competizione isn't worth your money. And people hate me for it. I mean, they're calling me a noob. I must play with a controller. I'm an idiot. And I'm like, I test drove for simulator companies and real race cars, but I'll take it. So I've been posting their comments and subscribing to them. And to be honest, I feel good about this. I feel good.
Just take the hate and roll with it.
Yeah, you just got to take it and support them. Maybe they'll start a channel themselves if you subscribe to them.
And a lot of those guys that talk crap to you, they're the ones that are amateurs. They don't know what the hell's going
So, guys, I want to know, what are these experimental tires? It's eating my brain right now like a worm.
And they never announced anything.
There's no announcement.
Could it just be the compounds for 2021? Just different compound check without the right size?
I don't know. Anyone from the Grandstands live stream, do you guys know what the new tire compound is? It's a T and an I. So it's white, and it's a solid white with a T in the middle, and then the other one has an I. Paul, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you guys are new, subscribe, hit thumbs up. We only got 4 thumbs up right now. Let's get 20 thumbs up. Why not?
I gave my thumbs up.
Thank you. I love a thumbs up. I actually like thumbs down too, because it doesn't hurt the analytics at all, but it shows that people hate me and love me, so I'll take both.
It shows they're interacting.
Interaction, that's all that matters.
Yep.
So I do appreciate all your guys' support, honestly. I hope all my California and United States people had fun for Halloween last night. I had a hangover this morning.
Oh, you did?
Oh, God. Bourbon, and my grandparents have a kegerator with 805 in it, and I just kept going back for more 805. More 805. Yeah, that was fun.
Aren't they supposed to be going back to different compounds for next season?
I don't know. I just asked because you guys doing it pretty nice.
I was reading something that a lot of the teams voted to go back to like the previous year's compounds.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's an experimental tire on Hamilton's car.
Yep, there's nothing on Pirelli's website about them. And I'm looking at UTILITIRES. ULTI is what the closest I have found. So UTILITIRES.
Okay.
Michelin tires or something.
Well, clearly it's a different brand because look at
So
them.
we're calling them Protoform, I think. So Proto, all capitalized, Protoform from UTILITIRES.
So is the contract officially Pirelli's then? Because I haven't heard any announcement that it's officially theirs.
I don't think it is. I'm tagging Pirelli Motorsports right now on Twitter, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
It could be, like you said, a different company. Because, yeah, if the contract isn't theirs yet, then...
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to run another company during the current contract.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
So I wonder what the hell these are. Okay.
Maybe like the guys were saying for 2021.
Okay, guys in the comments, please let us know, what the hell are these tires? Oh, and David, the Minecraft series, Learning to Survive, I'll be back to it. We've just been very, very busy. And Bill, I haven't talked to him much, so he got a job, and he's in Finland, so his time zone's really different. But we'll be back to Minecraft. To my Minecraft peeps, we are coming back. WTF.
Sorry, I'm eating some chips, guys.
No worries, no worries. I'm trying to figure out what these damn tires are. I'm tagging Pirelli all over the internet. Okay, so right now, the experimental tires, no one's actually... Well, they are. Albon was fastest, but he hasn't been able to break into the 134s with the experimental tires. So clearly, it's not the best because the soft is still faster than it. But the T was setting, soft pace. So I'm curious if that's the future soft tire.
Alright. That was cool that we caught that.
What happened?
I said that was cool that we caught that.
Yeah, you guys caught that. Congratulations, because now it's kind of stuck in my brain and I got to know. I need to know. Okay, so how many more minutes do we got?
2021, are they keeping DRS?
Are they keeping
I
what?
didn't see anything on DRS. I didn't see anything on that.
So on the F1 side, on the live blog, the only thing I found so far is when signs spun out, it just says that's one set of prototype tires ruined, and that's it.
So it is prototype tires.
Yep. So there are prototype tires. Or it doesn't say anything. Just on signs spin, it just says he ruined them, and that's it.
Interesting. Okay. Well, now we have an idea at least.
They kept that pretty hush hush.
Yeah, no one said nothing.
Nothing.
Houston.
Okay, so I found a thing that says a real mix of tires on show in the early stages, as well as the 2020 prototype.
Really?
So 2020 prototype tires, what that is.
For next year. Yeah, because I think they voted on going back to like last year's setups.
Yep, they're just calling it the 2020 tire.
So far, it doesn't look like they're doing that good, unless it's a hard type of tire.
Yeah, it doesn't look that competitive, to be honest with you.
Unless it's like a hard tire, more durable.
Well, we do know they want a more durable tire, so it is possible. Very interesting. All right, guys, so they're running prototype tires, just so you guys know, in the grandstands. But thanks for finding that out, Mars.
Yep, no problem. Right here, let's see, they have an article from the 8th of October.
Uh-huh.
Happy November, by the way, guys. It just says that they're looking to try the latest spec of their 13-inch 2020 tires, following recent guidelines agreed by the teams. So that's what it is.
Okay.
And then Formula 2 has been testing 18-inch tires, apparently. And those are for... So Formula 2 has been testing the 2021.
Isn't Formula 2 supposed to go to 18 inches next year?
I'm not sure.
I heard they got the okay to do 18s next year.
Yeah, I think that was already cleared up.
Yeah.
All right, so here from September says all Formula One drivers will be given 2 sets of 2020 tires to test during Friday practice at the U.S. Grand Prix in Austin. And that's from September.
Oh, nice. Looks like not all drivers.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're all wanting to try them, but so apparently each team or each driver has 2 sets for FP1.
To try the new tires, okay. Well, it looks like more people are switching. Like, Ricardo's on them now. Gasly's on them now. Hamilton's been testing them. Hamilton's smart. He's always on the cutting edge of the newest technology. I like that about him. Even if it's risky, he's always testing it.
Yep. So here it says that the tires to be used in Austin will be the definitive 2020 spec, which is to be finalized after development tests conducted by Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull in Barcelona. And then it says a more extensive test, including a range of compounds, will take place over 3 days in Abu Dhabi, following the last race of the season. So they're going to test them after the race, though.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm sure people were like upset that Mercedes was so good with their tires and everybody else was doing bad.
Huh, right?
Yeah. Something was weird about that.
Man. Yeah, Carlos Sainz incident was interesting. They're replaying it right now.
He bounced hard.
I wonder how it's gonna go. It's gonna be one car will do it, and multiple cars right behind it will suffer.
That's the scary part.
I'm watching on board right now with Hulkenberg, and it is just bumpy. The car's just constantly boom, 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 boom. It must be uncomfortable.
And then you already have all that stiffness anyway that you add to it.
Yeah, yeah, that's just uncomfortable. Interesting.
I think the bumps are going to be the most interesting part of the race, or like the biggest part of the race.
Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest factor for sure.
It's going to be like, you know, having rain during a race. It's going to be having bumps during this race.
So do you guys think?
That's what
Well,
they're gonna repave it.
do you guys think they'll probably get rid of COTA?
If they do an LA one, yes.
Yeah, I think they'll look to add another U.S. race before they get rid of it.
Okay, to kind of secure America still.
Yeah, or either that or add another one to Canada. Like I was saying, Vancouver, add one to the other side, because it's still, you know, not technically U.S., but closely.
You guys heard that they want to definitely go get another race in Australia, right?
Yes.
I heard we probably won't add another one in Australia.
Okay, so yeah, he said something about adding one in Australia, but they're trying to get to all markets as they can.
I've seen the simulation for the Vietnam GP. I don't know about that track.
It looks very
How
odd.
It's like another,
Like South Africa.
It looks like another the one from what do you call it, from France, the French Grand Prix.
Oh God, Paul Ricard's.
There you go.
I hate that track.
It looks like that. It gives me the same feelings as that.
If they could get rid of that track, I would be thankful, but they won't because they want to make sure they have a F1 race in basically France where the FIA headquarters is.
Yeah.
But
With the new cars, they might make that track interesting, but
so McLaren, you know, they're looking good still, to be honest, in FP1.
they're not looking too bad.
Yeah, they're going.
Where's Leclerc? Oh, there he is.
Man, every single one of these onboards, it just looks so rough.
Yeah, it just looks like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, just the cars are just fishtailing around the corners. You can see when they're losing grip from just these bumps. It's awful. I feel sorry for these guys.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a fun track to be on right now at all. That's very unfortunate that you know, the organizers of COTA did not take more effort into F1 coming to visit them.
And then, yeah, when they go off the track, it's even worse there. They didn't even bother filling in the holes there.
No, they got these massive bumps. I don't know what they are. Like, it's crazy.
Dude, yeah, someone's going to end up rolling this weekend. If they go off track sideways, they hit one of those bumps, there's no way they're keeping the wheels down.
Yeah, I'm actually eager to see COTA exit the calendar. Only because they're not going out of their way for the biggest sport coming to their venue.
Mexico did the damn thing. They were on it.
Mexico, that's one that will get kicked off the calendar eventually, but should stay on the calendar probably forever.
Mexico should stay for the fans, and yeah, they, it's like the whole country kind of pitched in and went for the event. That's what needs to happen. Japan is the same way. They don't have any drivers, but all the fans, the course, all of it, everybody shows up.
Yeah, I love that organization. Those are real fans. Those are from the grandstands fans right there. Like you said, they dress up. Like that that takes effort, and they put all their effort in it.
COTA, they're taken from politics over here, and they're just in it for the money.
Yeah. See, that's the problem with America, unfortunately, and it's not all of America because I guarantee here in California they would do extremely well. You would get these unique fans that would show up, but in Texas, they love going fast, but they don't really have the heart for the sport.
They don't.
Yeah,
They want to go watch
they're
the
more
game.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
And that's why I never understood why F1 went to Texas. It was the worst idea.
Isn't that the time was the only track available here that they
It's-
can
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Austin's supposed to be a little different, and I do like Austin. But there's just more music than racing there.
True.
I would have loved to have seen Mazda Laguna Seca. They could have totally done that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. A street circuit, though, giving the race to an actual city, like LA, or going up to Vancouver, doing something in Portland or Seattle, West Coast, maybe New York, but giving it to an actual city, using their roads, I feel like it would be a big boost to whatever city would get that, like how they want to do in Miami, and hopefully the course would, of course, be better.
Isn't Miami like? Didn't they mix it? Didn't something happen there?
What do you mean?
Like they said no go on it.
Yeah, it's a no-go. There's a whole funny article about old women stopping the Formula One Grand Prix from happening.
Yeah, so, but kind of how they were planning to set it up, using like a street circuit kind of deal. I think that's what needs to happen here in the U.S. Don't build something new. Don't use something old. Use it.
I think city races are amazing. It's just a different environment.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think with
Absolutely.
Miami as a no-go, I think we could totally. You saw the audience yourself for LA. People will just die to get in. So I think we're gonna see an LA race, a Hollywood race, in the next 3 to 4 years.
So it'd be
Or Atlanta. Atlanta would be a good choice too. That's a huge city. They got plenty of areas to do.
I think they did. They're thinking Chicago as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of possibilities in the U.S. and I think that's what they need to look into is doing another street circuit versus finding a track.
Yeah, finding a track is not worth it. The tracks are clearly look at Texas. It's not maintained, nor is it preserved or even prepped for big events like this. So I think a street race needs to happen.
Yep, they just need to find a city, give them a decent contract so the city can work on the infrastructure, fix the roads well enough to be a Formula One race, roads, and just go with that. But make it in a way that the city knows, yes, you're going to put billions of dollars or $1 billion into your street, but over your contract, you're going to make that up, 4 or 5 times over. And I think that's what needs to happen.
134.57 for Verstappen.
Oh wow.
That's
Wow.
fast. Is he on experimental tires? No, he's on softs. Everyone's leaving the experimental tires little by little.
It must have been like a long-lasting tire, like a hard tire.
Well, it was setting fast laps, so interesting on that tire. I want to know more. So Leclerc goes 134, 126. So race control, car 20 Magnussen, his 136.994 was deleted. Limits on turn 19.
Yeah, Leclerc went off too, so his will be deleted right now too.
It went out pretty bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even when I drive it, you go off so easy.
Yeah,
It's way too easy to go off track.
you can't really see the edge of the track. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know about this track. Personally, I always wanted to drive it, like in the simulator, and then I finally got my chance with 2019, and I was like, I don't like it.
I like Mexico better.
Oh, I love driving Mexico, dude. Is so much fun. I actually love that track a lot.
It's a good track. First and second sector are cool. Third sector is like, but it's cool. Anybody else drive sims on here?
Yeah. Do we have any sim racers on here? Mars, do you drive in the sim?
Nope, I don't. I was playing GTA 6 or Gran Turismo 6 the other day.
Gran Turismo 6.
Still a good game.
Yeah, I'm like 10 years behind you guys when it comes to sim racing.
No worries. We're gonna have to get you caught up though. Get you racing.
You get hooked.
Yeah, I have the music studio though, so you know I went a different direction. But
You could still
We'll get
add
there.
it
I
in
think-
there.
I was gonna say my computer should be able to handle at least some of it.
If you're doing your music stuff, most likely it can handle it. I don't see why not.
I don't have the top video card in there. More, audio stuff. But I think just a new video card should be able to handle most of it.
Yeah, you don't need nothing too crazy to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, you really don't, man. I would just get in there and just have fun. But yeah, let us know if you guys drive in the simulator. I'll be hopping in for you guys to give you guys an idea. Holy hell.
These cars are amazing.
Trying to pay my electrical bill. Okay. Don't want the power to shut off during this.
Like, where'd he go?
Okay, so we have 19 minutes left, and currently you have Verstappen, Vettel, Albon, and Gasly, and Ricardo as your top 5.
And Hamilton's going for a hot lap right now with the prototype tire.
With the prototype tire. Let's see if he does it. I want to know about this prototype tire. I want to know what it's capable of.
There he is. Look at him.
He's finding that race line even with the bumps. You can see the bumps are just brutal.
Being smart about it.
He actually looks quite smooth for such a non-smooth track.
Maybe they softened up the suspension a little bit.
What is he gonna do? No, he didn't go. What did he put, a 136?
Yeah, I think he slowed down. The end of the course looks a lot more bumpy around the curves, around the turns than the beginning, so I think he slowed down.
The commentator said he slowed down.
Yeah, there was almost no speed in that car left.
Ocon needs to be with Renault. What's he doing right there?
It's all about testing.
Those the last few turns though, those look extremely bumpy.
They're rough.
Okay, where are we at?
How do you guys think Ocon will do next year? Should he go fit in?
I think with Renault already kind of announcing their exit from the sport, I think it'll be his last drive to prove himself. And if he doesn't, he will not drive a Mercedes.
Oh, no, he won't.
It is possible. If he could get on the podium with that Renault, Mercedes is definitely going to look at throwing him in Valtteri's seat. Valtteri is on a short contract. They keep it short because they're always looking to get rid of him. And that's kind of sad.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's a great driver. That's a horrible choice on their part.
Yeah, for them to treat him that way is wrong. And I know why they do it. Because they always want the ability to get rid of him if Hamilton no longer likes the situation.
So messed up, though. He's such a He's a good racer. He's a good dude all around.
Yeah, Hamilton, Hamilton won't end up at Ferrari. Everyone keeps saying it. The Ferrari fans pretty much hate Hamilton. They made it clear in Italy.
Yeah, no, Hamilton. It'd be nice to see Valtteri in like Red Bull, or even maybe him going to Ferrari. That'd be a big jump, but you know, he would fit in.
Can you see Valtteri at Ferrari?
Yes.
That would be rad.
So bad.
The poster with him in a Ferrari jumpsuit standing next to Hamilton, Mercedes. That would be a heck of a.
Because Hamilton.
Sticking out again.
Oh, with all of Italy behind him, flipping off Hamilton.
That'd be a hell of a season.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, take a vote. Do you guys want to see Valtteri Bottas in a Ferrari to replace Sebastian Vettel? I think it would be the biggest smack to Mercedes.
Absolutely.
It would be so cool. It's gonna be between him and Ricardo.
Him and Ricardo? Oh, Ricardo, I want him to go to Ferrari, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, I think
Yeah.
Ferrari would try and steal Albon first, or maybe even I don't know before Ricardo, maybe even Russell. I think they like where Leclerc is at, and just getting a younger driver and having him become full on Ferrari during the season.
The other thing is too, Ferrari likes to take their Ferrari Academy drivers or anything with Ferrari. So Ferrari's very particular on who gets in the seat. Like, I'm surprised they took Vettel when they did, because he was, a Red Bull, trained driver.
But that's the thing; it worked out for him. So imagine taking Albon, another Red Bull driver.
Oh, interesting.
Or Verstappen.
Verstappen would look good in red.
Wasn't his dad saying that if they don't compete, he's out?
Yeah. The dad is very pressuring the situation. But the other problem is, what car is he going to go to? He ain't going to Mercedes. And Ferrari, I don't see it happening. I don't see those two top teams taking him because of the situation currently.
He's got to really change more of his attitude.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, he's very happy with his dad in the pits with him. But that could actually hurt his chances with a big team.
Yeah, nobody wants a dad in the middle of the team.
Yeah, they just want to deal with the driver. They don't want the dad. They didn't sign on for the dad.
Yep.
That's why Hamilton, he broke up with his dad.
Yep, it worked for Hamilton.
You have to break up.
Getting rid of the dad.
Okay, so we're looking good right now. Everyone's looking pretty good. A very interesting FP1 with the testing of the new experimental tires for 2020. And then the bumps. Very curious to see what's going to happen. The bumps are letting us know that qualifying is going to be brutal. Because there's nothing to stick. We're not seeing the best times coming up right now.
Yep, I think we saw the tires on this one. FP2 is going to be finding where the bumps are, memorizing where the bumps are, and then 3 they're going to be doing their time or faster laps with the bumps and getting ready for qualifying. So I think next practice will be another slow.
Does anybody know how hot the track is?
Temperature of the track. Let's find out. Anyone in the comments, do you know how hot the track is right now? Help us out.
And slow is, relative, of course, to F1 cars.
Well, I know it's ice cold right now in Texas. It was like 9 degrees.
Why is my data so blurry, bro?
You can't see nothing on your data?
Oh, there we go. It was super blurry. Track temp is 21 degrees Celsius.
Ooh. So yeah,
That would
the sun is out, but it's cold.
cold.
Finding grip along with bumps with that temperature, it's gonna be hard.
And it's a little windy too. 10.4 kilometers.
Okay, so you guys heard that. That's not looking good for these drivers, to be honest with you. And going into qualifying tomorrow, this is definitely going to affect everybody. It ain't going to get hot tomorrow out of nowhere. They're more likely to get a tornado than they are to get, heat.
Most definitely. That's cold.
That would be freaking awesome. During the race, a tornado just starts running through. Can you see like Hamilton trying to outrun a tornado right behind him?
I so can.
Oh god.
TVA driving right into it.
Oh god. You see Kabusa just go right into it. Boom! He's gone.
These guys are crazy.
With all the aerodynamics on these cars, though, they might actually fly away. Woo! They got airtime for like a good hour. Oh my god, that'd be brutal. So where are we at right now? Yeah, Verstappen's holding it. No one's been able to do a purple for each sector. I haven't seen a purple yet.
I think next practice though. This is normally a fast track.
It is a fast track, but you can't go fast if the temperatures are not right. We obviously have wind.
And the bumps.
And the bumps are just hurting this whole race.
Yeah, it's as soon as they pick up speed, they hit a little bump and they lose all their grip.
So I think what's going to end up happening is, as exciting as I thought this race was going to be, it's going to be quite boring. And I think the only excitement will come from the bumps.
That does.
Yeah,
Get excited.
man, I'm really not into COTA. Like, I'm just not feeling any excitement. Mexico is way more exciting.
Mexico and Monza was a build. It was a sick build up.
This track is just boring. I don't even like driving in the simulator. I'm going to drive it for you guys, but I'm bored.
Well, hopefully they won't have the bumps on the simulator.
They have the bumps.
They do have the bumps in
They
the
have them in
simulator?
there?
Yeah, I was feeling them yesterday. Pretty crazy. I was getting kind of mad. As I have my setup set up to like pretty feel like a lot of the detail on the track. And you can feel it.
Interesting. I'm going to have to talk to you about the F1 2019 setups. I want to get more of the road feel out of the car.
Gotcha.
Currently, I don't feel the road as much as I want. And that's with the Podium DD2.
You have the badass wheel. You have amazing.
Dude, you got to come over and try it, man. I think you're going to love it.
I want to try. I need to try it.
Then you're going to want to go get it.
I know. I have the Thrustmaster, the 500. Pretty
Oh.
good wheel.
I have the T500 right behind me right this second in the Challenger cockpit that Next Level sent me.
Oh, you do have it. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my...
The F1 wheel.
the Ferrari.
Mhm.
I have the Ferrari. I gave it to my grandma because they have a whole racing setup at their house in the gaming room.
That's right. I have seen it.
Yeah.
It's a cool wheel. I like it.
Yeah, I like the Ferrari rim a lot. It was my favorite rim to run. I bought it from some guy for like $60.
Oh, you came up fucking.
Yeah, he gave me the wheel and the shifter for $60, and I was like, I love it. Thank you.
It's pretty fun for the price of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can't beat the price. To be honest with you, as much as I like the Fanatec wheel F1, the modern one, I don't. I actually want to invest into getting that realistic F1 rim they sell online for like $1,500. I don't have the money for it, but that's the one I want.
I know know what you're talking about.
It's full size, you know, rim,
Full everything.
and it
Straight F1.
and it works with the DD2 without any cords. So I'm definitely gonna have to get it in the future someday.
Doesn't it have the manual clutches and everything too?
It has everything. Well, my F1 Fanatec wheel has the clutches. I installed them. I have a video, dude, of me installing it and putting knives in there. Oh, people went fucking ape shit. They were like, are you stupid? You're gonna break it. Da, 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 da. You're supposed to read the manual." And I'm like, it's my fucking wheel. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I'm trying to hurry up and get this done.
Dude, I want to make a video of me actually just stabbing the wheel and see what people do. It's like, dude, stop being jealous that I have it and I have to be all careful with it. Save your fucking money and go get it if you really want it. I hate people when they get all stupid on the comments about, you know, my personal possessions. It's like, dude, it's mine, my possession. Most likely, I would give it away to somebody. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
It's just stuff. Stuff doesn't run me. I just have it because it's a tool that I use for, you know, when I used to be very competitive, and I'm just no longer competitive.
It's hard. I like sim racing. There's like I'm off and on it.
Yeah.
Stay super competitive in that.
The thing is, it's because, well, the problem is you got kids who race in the camera mode above, overlooking, so it's unrealistic. Well, you're trying to keep it realistic in the cockpit, and it's like they're good because they're just, let's face it, they're cheating. It should be mandatory that you're in the cockpit mode if you're going to be competing, like in the esports. But they have it still too arcadey for esports, which is killing esports in my opinion.
I agree.
Make that shit real regulations.
Totally.
These kids are winning big money. There should be real regulations, period.
Yeah, it should be straight out. Full racing.
Yeah, full cockpit, full real settings, full everything. And it just isn't. It's still arcadey. Your camera mode could be the above camera mode, so you can see the track like a mile ahead, so you already have your whole layout. I don't do that. I'm not into it. I tried to do it yesterday, and I actually ran slower times. So clearly I'm more comfortable in the cockpit mode. I don't know.
I can't do that third person shit either.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. So what's going on? We have 4 minutes left. Go ahead.
That's pretty cool for like a Need for Speed type of for a racing simulator game. Yeah, you need something more realistic.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we have the Ferraris. They're exiting. They're going to go out for the last 4 minutes.
Verstappen lost control of the car right now.
Verstappen? What happened?
He went off track for a little bit.
Yep. On turn 19, a couple of them did.
Probably hit a bump. Launched him.
I think turn 19 and turn 12 have that same kind of bump going into it. And we got a Toro Rosso off too. Yeah, Kvyat at turn 19.
So what happened? Car 44 Hamilton, 135 deleted. Track limits at turn. It's always turn 19. Always turn 19.
Yeah, there's a bump on it, so when they're coming in with speed, they end up going wide. To stay in it, they have to go really slow.
Well, that just sucks.
It
All right.
almost fools you on that turn. Like tricks.
Yeah, on turn 19.
If you don't get that break point.
Then Charles, he killed his car. Oh, in the pits. Oh, okay, no,
I'll be right
never
back,
mind.
guys.
Okay, it's in the pits.
Nobody did aggressive. Okay.
No.
So is Kimi racing next year, or is he? Yeah, he is, huh?
I don't recall. Haven't heard anything yet. It'd be nice to see him again, but he might finish up and then not do the new cars.
True, I think so. I think it's one more year.
Yeah, he turned 40 recently, so that's pretty good for him.
2 minutes to go.
I think if he was in a competitive car, he'd still be at the top.
Oh, of course, he's such a good driver.
Very good.
Who are we talking about?
Kimi.
Kimi, yeah. He's definitely going to end up retiring. I don't know when, though. Because
End of this year, though? Yeah. End of this year or next year?
It's coming, though.
I say probably next year. He's getting shit out.
You don't think he'll be in the new car at all?
Unless a team gives him a seat. I think it's going to depend on him. I think he have a seat available. It's just going to be depending on him.
He's a driver who can win.
Yes.
Before he left Ferrari, he was winning with Ferrari races. So, or on podium. So he's there. He can do it. But, I think he likes to see the young up-and-coming drivers get a seat over him. That's why he stepped back into the Alfa Romeo. And then, obviously, the last step is just to step out to give the seat to a young kid.
He still likes to race. That's why he's still there.
Lando Norris, turn 19, 36. So 19 is going to be a lot of deleted laps.
I think Kimi, like you're saying, he just likes the sport, the whole driving thing, more than the winning part now.
Yes, he loves the sport. Otherwise, he wouldn't be around.
One more year with him. It'll be cool.
It's just funny. Go ahead.
He's staying, right? The other guy?
Giovinazzi?
Yeah.
I believe Giovinazzi's staying. They're really trying to work with him and build him up. I don't know who will take his seat, though. All right, FP1 is over, guys. FP1 is over. Currently, the Mercedes boys are sticking together on track. All right, guys, who wants to see me get into the seat and do a couple laps at COTA? Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, so we're going to keep this up, and then I will switch the camera mode completely once the session's 100% over.
And I'm going to hop off the Discord, but I'll stay on the YouTube for a bit because my phone's going to die.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. This is, let's see how this goes down. All right, here we go, guys.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there and get a few laps in.
So FP1, the Honda Motors coming in strong.
Yes, Honda supposedly he's got something up their sleeve for next year.
They might be showing some of it early here. We got 3 of the top 4 cars are Honda.
Yeah.
Let's get some heat inspired. No! I hate that stupid rewind feature. can't drive it this slow. I think that's slow. Woo! Right into the wall. Let's go ahead, return to the garage, then we'll do another flying lap. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Right into the wall. Alright.
That exit.
Checks complete. We're ready.
Here we go. Alright guys, I'll do the whole qualifying session, and then that will be the stream until we come back for FP2. Alright, let's see if we can catch this time. Gotta be careful, you'll keep your tires up right here so bad. Hey guys, okay, so we're gonna go flat out on this last lap before we go back into the pits. Woo! I love this car. I ran a 135.598. Yes.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
We lost power. We're on low fuel mode. Wow, guys, that was incredible. Putting all that was really hard, actually. So my fastest lap, what was it? What was my fast lap?
That 135?
Was it a 135?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So when we come back from the grandstands for FP2, I'll come back a little early. We'll try this again, seeing how if I can put a really fast lap on, and then we will do after FP2. We'll see how fast I can go again too. So I qualified a 135 on softs, which in my opinion is still slow. If you're on soft tires doing that, you should be in the 135 or 34s. So I got to work my butt off in the next session. We will be back. Thank you for joining me. Let me know if you guys like this. Should I always do this for the from the grandstands? Let me know. But I just want to give you guys on board idea. So you guys could do this at home. You guys could get a wheel or a controller and see how you guys do. Let me know what's your fastest time in the comments. But I will talk to you guys all very soon. Thank you for joining me from the grandstands, PhilipTheTitan. I appreciate all your guys' love and support. Please subscribe to the channel and hit thumbs up. And I will see you guys for FP2 in a couple hours. Bye, guys.